Hi guys, it's me. I'm here in the little 87 Ford Ranger, and as with any old car or older vehicle, you're gonna run into some problems sometime. I jumped in the little Ranger here and took off up to the bank, and when I'm sitting in line, I tend to just turn the engine off because it's a carburetor, so it runs a little rich. So turn the engine off, and I noticed a funny sound when I started it when I left the bank from the drive-thru, right? Turned off the engine. I was sitting on a little bit of a hill, turned off the engine, no go. She left me stranded right there in the road, 10 cars behind me, had to wave people around. It's kind of a mess. Little Ranger wouldn't start. Luckily I was on that hill, put it in reverse. Since it's 5-speed, kicked it off. Here I am sitting in my driveway. That's the backstory. This starter is actually new, lifetime warranty, all that good stuff. So now I'm going to pull it off and put another one on it. So let me show you how to do it. Alrighty, as you might be able to see, right down there is the starter. Now it looks like a really hard place to reach. It's really not when you get under the old Ranger here. So yeah, just gotta climb down there. There are a couple of bolts that you have to take the wires off of. You got the ground wire here, comes straight off the battery. And then you have the hot, or you have the ground, you have the hot. So let's go ahead and go down there and pull those off. Okay, I know I didn't say it a minute ago, but always make sure you take off the positive battery cable so that you don't go shocking yourself, because that's a really bad thing. Okay, this little bolt here has the ground cable on it. Pretty sure there's 3 of them if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to leave that one barely in there. Okay, great. There's just 3. Taking the top one loose here. Now remember, we got a hot one and another battery. We got the hot wire up here. Okay, we're going to take the hot wire off here. Use this little, what size did I get? I think it's a 3/8. Alrighty. Well, here's the starter. So what we're going to do now is take this little guy down to the auto parts store, because I got the lifetime warranty on it. We can just go exchange it for a new one, and there won't be any core charge and all that good stuff. So let's run down there. I think just for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and replace the starter solenoid as well. What a pretty beast. If you ever buy parts for your vehicle, make sure you buy lifetime warranty parts. Sure helps in a situation like this. Okay, safely back at the truck. We got the new starter, no problems at all. I don't know if you know how a starter works. So the moment you turn the key, this little guy spins out with a little Bendix in there. Because this is spinning and there's teeth on the flywheel, it spins your motor, and that's how she starts. So it's pretty simple, especially these starters here. I assume the newer models are a little more complicated, but as far as this goes, all you need is a ground wire attached to the main body. You have a hot wire, which goes right here, and it's pretty simple. That's all there is to it. So let's get it back under there. We're gonna go ahead and put her right up in here. Look at that. Let's see how it just popped right up there. There, go ahead. Put this one on first. Right up here on top, if you can see my finger, I hope. We'll go ahead and loosen that. We'll put the hot one on there. already. All I gotta do is find it. This little guy goes right up here. Just put the bolt through it and attach it. That is the big, that'd be for the positive on the battery. I know my hand's in the way. There we go. I've never mounted a GoPro on my head before, so hopefully you're able to see it well, what I'm doing. Now everything I did a little while ago is exactly opposite of this, okay? Okay. Okay, tight but not crushingly so. Put another bolt right back here. Like I said, this is easy. It's just 3 bolts and 2 wires. And one of the wires comes off when you take one of the bolts off, so. Anyway, we'll have a nice shiny new starter here nonetheless. It really is just a matter of laying the final tightening the bolts down. Okay, as you can see there, they're all finger tight. All right, there we go. Number 2. Just like that. And number 3. All right, number 3 is tight. There we go. Make sure. All right, there's pretty much all there is to the installation. I'm a very big proponent when it comes to older vehicles at replacing anything you think might need to be replaced. So underneath this little cover here is this fancy little thing called a starter solenoid. And it is right here. And I noticed earlier when I tried to start it that it was very hot. It was warm. So I talked to the gentleman at the auto parts store. There's only 5 things that can go wrong with the starter on this. Those 5 things are the starter itself, the starter solenoid, the battery, the switch, and the neutral safety switch. Very, very simple. Okay, I'm going to loosen those 2, verifying that that's all there is. We've got a 1/2-inch bolt right here. The neutral safety switch seems to be working because, I'll tell you why. When I push it in, there's click click. When I release the clutch, there's no click. So that points everything to right here. Okay, so we got to remember which ones go where now. We've got the new switch here. Looks like the negative's on top. I don't know, there's always a thrill in putting new parts on the old truck, knowing that there's one less thing that can go wrong with it later. Okay, here we go. We're going to put the negative one on here with a washer and a lock washer. I'm going to tighten these, finger tighten right now. And then this right here is the positive. We'll put 1, 2, and the big 3 on top there. Heck. Looks like so. Okay. That way. that one on there. Now, the reason I do that is I want to make sure I have all the wires correct. So if I leave the other one on, it would be a real mess if I just pulled all the wires loose and couldn't figure out what I pulled from where, you know. There's the old one. It looks pretty new to me. It does say select, so I know it's not original equipment. I mean, the moment I feel contact, that's it. Alright, the moment of truth, y'all. Okay, the key of wonders. Okay, here we go, the moment of truth. Well, look at that. Woohoo! Let's try that one more time. Ooh, and that new starter sounds fancy. All right. Excellent. Okay, so now I have no idea what to call this video. Maybe troubleshooting starting issues with a 1987 Ford Ranger S with a 2-liter carbureted 5-speed 2-wheel drive beast. Anyway, I'm just happy that she's running good. There went the mailman. Just happy that she's running now and I can safely get over to Tennessee. So, thanks for watching. As always, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button below and ring that little bell if you'd like to see the videos as soon as they come out. I've got lots of more content to come in your way from the bearded DC. Thanks for watching. Be the light. Blessings. Bye.